for projectile motion, try natin i-solve and then we explain. So our first problem will be, from the ground, Alexa throw a volleyball at a speed of 10.20 meters per second at an angle of 85 degrees with the horizontal. So letter A, calculate the horizontal and vertical components of the initial velocity. B, after 2.0 seconds, how far has the volleyball traveled in the horizontal direction? And letter C, how high is the ball after 2.0 seconds? So first, let us try to illustrate this problem. Let's say, for example, this is Alexa, and she throw a volleyball at an angle from the horizontal. So, ito yung direction ng ating bola. So, this is the volleyball. And it is at 85 degrees from the horizontal. This is 85 degrees. The initial speed of the ball is 10.20 meters per second. Okay? So, let's solve for letter A. For the given, that will be VI is equal to 10.20 meters per second. And our angle, or the theta, would be 85 degrees. And we are looking for the horizontal component of the initial velocity. The horizontal and vertical component of the initial velocity, so that will be VIX and VIY. For the equation, we will use VIX is equal to VI cosine theta and VIY equals VI sine theta. Then, substitute na natin siya. Let's solve. That will be you just type in 10.20 cosine button then 85. Okay, that will be we round it off to 2 decimal places. Okay? So that will be VIY. This is the final answer for... Now, let's go to letter B. So, sa letter B, after 2.0 seconds, how far has the ball traveled in the horizontal direction? So, since ang hinahanap ay horizontal direction, we will use the initial velocity in the x component. So, that will be VIX. Okay? So, ang VIX natin will be 0.89 meters per second. Saan nanggaling yung 0.89 meters per second? Saan nanggaling yung 0.89 meters per second? We got it from the answer in letter A. Okay? Then, the time is 2.0 seconds. Then, we are required to find the horizontal displacement. Saan daw umabot yung ating volleyball after Alexa threw it. Hinahanap natin si horizontal displacement. Okay. For the equation, we will be using the range equals VIX times the time. Then, substitute natin. For the solution, x is equal to VIX, which is 0.89 meters per second, times the time, which is 2.0 seconds. Cancel seconds, we get x is equal to for letter B. Okay? And then, for letter C, kay letter C na tayo, how high is the ball after 2 seconds? Ito naman, gaano daw kataas si ball after 2 seconds nung nakapag-travel siya ng 1.78 meters. So, since height or yung distance from the ground yung hinahanap natin in this problem, we will be using VIY. So that will be 10.16 meters per second. And of course, the acceleration due to gravity, which is negative 9.8 meters per second. Basically, problem number 1, letter C, is an example of a free fall problem. Okay, kaya tayo merong negative 9.8 meters per square second. And the time, of course, which is 2.0 seconds. Okay, we are looking for the displacement of the ball. That will be D, or the vertical displacement Y. Okay? Ang equation natin dito is equation number 2 of the kinematic equations, that is D is equal to VIT plus AT squared over 2. Since inahanap natin yung vertical displacement, we can change it to Y is equal to VIYT plus GT squared over 2. For the solution, Y is equal to VIY natin is 10.16 meters per second times the time, which is 2.0 seconds, plus your G, which is negative 9.8 meters per second squared times the time, 2.0 seconds squared over 2. Simplify. 10.16 times 2.0 is 20.32. Cancel the seconds. That will be meters, plus negative 9.8 meters per second squared. Then 2 squared is 4.0 s squared over 2. Cancel s squared. That is 20.32 meters plus negative 9.8 times 4.0, negative 19.6 meters. Okay, so 20.32 meters plus negative 19.6 meters, the answer is 0.72 meters. This is the height of the ball after 2 seconds. So we are already done. 0.72 meters. This is the height of the ball after 2 seconds. So we are already done for problem number 1.